What's going on, guys? Black House here once more with Hearts of Iron 4 as the British Empire. Yeah. So, quick confession time. Last time I recorded, we had my laptop blue screened. It's getting old, bless it. And basically, we've lost a few months of content. It's not much because the war's been going for not very long. I mean, Poland's still in the war, for God's sake. So we are going to go over things again. First off, Poland. Yeah, Poland's getting nommed. So yeah, that's a thing. Down here in Italy, we are holding the line. They have two main divisions for us to try and push, but I don't really intend on pushing the Alpine line as it is. It would be nice, but nah. Down here we have the invasion of Algeria. Thank God I say it right this time. It's going reasonably well. We're so far up to this line. I intend on pushing round. And down in Ethiopia, we are busy taking them down. It's not going to take us too long down there. We have a new batch of reinforcements coming up from the African Command Force. And otherwise, we are good. Spain is Spain. I mean, they're not willing to join us yet because they'd be dragged into a war. We need to raise tension for them to be able to join. Otherwise, it's just a normal day. East Asia's being fortified. We are getting... Okay, we're getting the Alpine forts. Nice. Over in China, things are going reasonably well. It's going to take a while for that war to fizzle out, but it's going to be fine, I believe. I do think it'll go historically where Japan wins, and then we'll have to expand to the British Raj, so I might need to expand that. Or develop the India. Thankfully, we are fortifying East Asia. I think I might reinforce Hong Kong and Singapore. The Burma Road would help. But there's actually a story I want to tell quickly while I'm here. So, we've decided this, okay, history's going out the window right now. But, Lend-Lease. America's meant to be doing it by about now, I believe. No, fall of France. So, not going to happen. I'm going to start timing going, by the way. The problem is, the AI doesn't do Lend-Lease in this game. And I wish I was even kidding, they just don't. So, you don't really get like countries like America developing its tech outside of war. So, developing its mastery, sorry. So, yeah, you don't really get anywhere. Also, we're doing more raiding, good. The thing is, Lend-Lease was extremely useful during the war. It helped out the Russians a ton. It saved them at Britain. I mean, I'm not gonna hedge bet. I'm gonna play it differently. We were saved by Lend-Lease. Let's go for yeah, decisive battle doctrine. We were saved by Lend-Lease. There's no two ways about that, and we need to wait 28 days, not too long. But in Russia, both the Allies and the Axis, sorry, all the Allies actually contributed to the Russian defense, and that battle's over. I was against convoys, good. So we are cutting down their supplies, good. But the thing about that is that the British were almost demanding that the Russians don't touch their stuff, basically, because they didn't know how to use it, allegedly. Bear in mind, allegedly. But, and this is the fun part. Oh, I say fun part. This is the stupid part. No, I don't want that one. I want the. No, we already got a line of it. What am I doing? The problem was, you know, we were just telling them you can't do it, so you can't fix it out in the field. I've got a 25 pounder. We do. But the Americans, they'd let the Russians do what they want, and they would also take into account what they need. So you'd have the Americans looking at something, going, "Oh, what's wrong with this?" and the Russians telling them, and the next line of leased materials would have that. I know one of the big ones was, it's something like, I think it was rubberized grousers or something like that. Which I know sounds odd, but it was a big thing for rubber on the treads. Made them more bouncy, made them less likely to break. Are you ready to go, sir? You are still planning? I am going to do it anyway. Let's push the border. Sooner we clear this war up the bear. Another battle in the Med. We have... Oh, naval combat over here, really? Another raid. Yep, the Battle of Malta, really? ping convoys. HMS here would we need to cut down this fleet slightly because we have way too much here. To be fair, I could do it with just this fleet. Actually, where's the other fleet? I think I'm going to work on these fleets a bit because I don't know the compositions that you need. I've been searching. So where's the other fleet that's here? Because I know it's not just these guys. You up here somewhere? Okay, so you then. Yeah, yo. That's not actually too bad. How's Warspite doing anyway? Warspite is in need of repairs. Of course! It's the Warspite! When doesn't it need repairs? We actually need to split the fleet. So, you got the Malaya, you got the Warspite? Yeah. So we'll keep you around here. We'll rebase you in Malta. In Alexandria, sorry. Set edge home base. And when you get in, we'll give you a new commander. Because we need to get these guys some experience going. Like, we're not helping ourselves out here. Might move the Centurion over to Asia as well. Meanwhile, we can edit the infantry thing. So what do we want to give it? It's got anti-tank, it's got artillery, it's got recon, it's got engineers. If we want to add artillery, it's 5 each. So we're going to do that. Now, that'll just give it a bit more defense. Which, considering we're digging in, is a big thing. So save it for that. If we had the self-propelled, we might tank brigades. Actually, I need to add more to tank brigades, jeez. We'll save up some experience. We're going to get some experience from the war in Ethiopia, and it looks like we're going to attack here. Low supply in Sahara, because you're in the middle of that. That explains a lot. Need to put up infrastructure around here sometime. Okay, how are we doing? Well, we're not sieging Benghazi. But now we are. Push in, push it hard. What are we low on? We're low on oil, I'm presuming? Steel. Ooh. France. You could do with that, actually. We'll get you a free factory. If we get Benghazi, we're forcing these guys out of this. There's nothing they can do from there. Because they'll be out of supply and unable to fight properly. It looks like we are actually getting it. How long will this battle last? Less than a day or 7 days. Really depends on what reinforcements we get. I'm going to go with average of 4 days. Seems the most consistent. Let's grab... You go in there. Because the sooner we clear this out, the better off we're going to be. And taking more directions. With a decently large with division width. We've got a tank brigade in reserve. Yep. Wait, chance of reinforcing the battle. Oh, okay. Whoa! Warsaw's fallen. Poland's capitulated. Ignacy Mościcki, I'm not sure I'm saying that right, has announced that the Polish nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the occupying German forces, committing travesties throughout the country. The Polish government has gone into exile. Their main forces are capitulated. The German Reich is now in control of their home area. Though the war against German Reich and the rest of the Axis continues, it's an unfortunate setback for the Allies. The fall of Warsaw. German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Praga and a few other districts, but organised resistance in the city seems to have ceased. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city as the first German units entered Warsaw's suburbs, and the present location is unknown. Fighting against German invaders continues in other parts of the country, but the loss of the capital is a serious blow to the Polish war effort. So, I believe they've capitulated, they have effectively surrendered, but they don't fully surrender until every major partner is out. Oh, sorry, so everyone's out. So they had to take on the whole empire. That's our contribution so far. We have the most occupation, we have bombings, we have casualties. France has bombings and the casualty, and Poland has tons of casualties. Whereas the Germans have, yeah, tons against us. I think I need to invest in strat bombers. I never thought I'd say that, because I do not use strat bombers. Because it ruined. Oh god, we're losing a battle. Are we push up? The French try to push in. Okay. No, sorry, the Belgians try to push in. How we? Yeah, we go. Now they're cut off. They're gonna lose supply, and now the fun begins. Because this section, we can eliminate our leisure. If you see, they are running out of. No, sorry, they're regaining organisation. They must be cheering through supplies or something. But these guys are now pocketed. So we. Yeah, what are you doing? We need to eliminate this pocket here. I'm going to borrow the tank corps to take you out, and then take this. Just to make sure we finish that off. What are we doing? We're doing still 8 battle engaged. Right, so it gets convoys. It was convoys from the look of things. Well, we killed 3 convoys here. Can I right click that and... Yep. That's convoys, and this was convoys. So we are actually doing a lot of damage to the Italians already. As soon as you're ready to go... How far are you off already? You need another 3 days, and then we can go and take Caligari. And we have our front line established. So we're going to need to plan another assault. US occupies Eastern Poland. This is the other side of the Ribbentrop Agreement. There it is. Soviet troops have occupied Eastern Poland, officially for the purposes of protecting Belarusian and Ukrainian minorities in the chaos that followed the collapse of the Polish government. German forces have withdrawn from these areas in good order, resulting in Poland's effective partitioning between the two powers. There's a lot of stories from this area. I couldn't even go over them all, but none of them are good. As in, none of them are something you really would say is a good time for Poland. Sometimes a disaster will happen, to be fair. Are you ready to go? There we go. Strap bomber is ready. Let's see. 1939. Have we got the new small arms? We have. Actually, to be fair, we could get the self-propelled stuff. Like the Centaur will be useful, just to keep our tanks safe. We've got our artillery up to date. Our doctrine is still researching. We've got our navy up to date, apart from Southampton, which I don't really want. Don't really want subs either. Naval doctrine's getting upgraded. Actually, is anything over here? Excavation might be nice. Radar might also be nice. What's it go down to? Advanced Centrometric. Okay. So, it's either upgrade our air doctrine, so we get the formation flying, or we go with excavation. Excavation 3 gets us more material, gets us more resources, which will minimise the amount we borrow every so often. I mean, we're on a, I bet it's going to be we're barely on a surplus now. Oh. And we're expanding our factories all the time, so. I'm also going to work on... To be fair, the Burnham wouldn't go amiss. So either that or we get the Carrier Hurricane. Oh, the Sea Gladiator, really? Yeah, let's work on the Sea Gladiator. And then Gloucester, you'll be fine. What's this? We lost the Destroyer. So, to naval bombers. We had... Not a lot of carrier fighters. We need to get our production back in line. Let's put you down to the bottom for now, and then we'll update the other factories instead. Because these we do need. Assign 3, assign 3. Yeah. And we want to assign 3 to you as well. Because I didn't realise we were using so many 25-pounders. There we go, East Asia now fortified. What else do we need then? Cryptological bomb. Which helps our decryption computer tech. Let's get ahead of the game a bit. Burma Road. Yeah, let's go with this. I never go with this. I don't know why. I need to know what it does. We've got more naval dockyards. Have we got more navy we can build? Alright, let's get more cruisers. Yeah, I haven't got a new cruiser yet, have I? I think it's a heavy cruiser I've got. Nope. Oh, yeah, we do. Civic class. Nah, let's keep with the light cruisers for now. We can build them faster. And we're going to need to borrow some steel at some point. Right, are you ready to go? Can you do this? Yes, alright. Just go. Amphibious invasions, always fun. At least I hope they're going. There we go. So what they'll do is just get on the boats and they'll launch the invasion and try and land on Sardinia. Now, I don't think Italy keeps a fighting force there. And that's an Italian division trying to go through here. What's this? Affected by attrition. Now they're going to try and land, in which starts an amphibious invasion. It gives you a 15% penalty if you're trying to do it and you haven't... Well, it gives you a 15% penalty if you're doing it. We should be spreading out soon. Because this is going... I'm missing this one. Makes the mighty, make the mighty giant. Looks like the French are holding the line here now, though we are helping a lot. So I think we're not contributing the majority, but we're contributing enough. And that's... we're getting new ground out of this. This doesn't really do that much for us. It's just something I take because... well, something I'm taking because it gives the French a bit more leeway. It also gives us... oh, we lost HMS Grenade. I need to get some air superiority here, don't I? Yes, I do. Alright, we need a new airfield, which we're getting over here. Oh yeah, we've got one. Hello. Planes from Malta. That's... we haven't got any planes. Okay, because we're still building up, aren't we? How many hurricanes have we got? We need 844 and we're losing more than that. How... we don't have any aspirity here. To be fair, we don't need you two here. We'll send you back to base. And then we'll send you here. Because I want to keep our ships safe. I don't mind losing air superiority over Italy. Subsidiary carrier role, which improves our sortie efficiency and gives some organisation for our carriers. I wish these were more about battleships, but hey, Hunter Killer Group is good because that helps you find subs. This one. To be fair, I don't even know why I'm not building the Land of Heaven Glory, really. I don't know why I'm not building naval bombers or upgrading anything. Because they really would be good. Naval bombers? We got them in the queue. Oh, normal naval bombers. Election, wartime exception. United Kingdom is in a state of war. Normally an election would be held at this time. Being in the midst of important conflict, many argue that cannot... Normally an election would be held at this time, but being in the midst of an important conflict, many argue that cannot afford to spend time on political campaigning, or a change of leadership if that should come about. Meanwhile, others claim that declaring the ongoing war a valid reason for skipping elections is the first step towards eroding British democracy. After all, letting military matters take precedence over the people's influence could be a slippery slope. So we either gain political power but lose national unity, or we gain national unity. We're at 90%. Right now, for us to capitulate, they have to take 90% of our objectives. I kind of want to do this. The political power is nice, but I'm not going to take it. So that's a KV1. This is Russia. But 95 national unity. Oh, it should be. Guess not. How are we doing here then? They have a lot more power than we do. Actually, no, they don't. They have around the same amount of fires, actually. Casting really gonna help us out. I think I'm gonna need some more air groups. What are you? Fighters? What are you doing up here? Alright, rebase you guys to here. I was like, oh, wrong click. You guys. You guys rebase to here. Let's put up your force limit. And when you get down here, you will... it'll take till 17th. That'll be worth it though. We lost the destroyer, but we took down No, we need to take out the naval bombers here. There's no two ways about it. They're doing way too much damage to us right now. What are you doing? Oh, because then all run back. Head to Alex. We'll put you in the Asian frontier. So, hello. Need more steel. France, you do brilliantly. Give you no factory. Low manpower and red stuff. What are we recruiting anyway? More marines, more infantry, more tanks. What are we low on? You need artillery and anti-tank. You need nothing. Okay, so just waiting for the guys to come on. We own Sardinia. Just move up and take that. So, ace pilot promoted. Few take as many risks as a brave pilot to the British Air Force. Douglas Hope, a skilled pilot known as the call sign Thief, has distinguished himself in not only returning alive, but piloting his Gloucester Gladiator with immense skill. Recently, Douglas went on a mission over to Tyrrhenian Sea and was instrumental to the success of the critical encounter. Held up as a shining example of British courage, Douglas's recent promotion has been highly publicised. Although the people may view war as more hell than glory, many are glad to see there are still heroes to rally behind. Who dares wins. So, aces give you a bonus to your squadrons depending on their size. If you go around 100 you get the biggest benefit, which is generally why I stick to 100. When we get this taken, we'll have Sardinia secured. There we go. That should have given us some bonuses. Looks like we've got some civilian factories. Yeah, looks like we've got some civilian factories. Oh, France got it! Really? I didn't give that to you. Alright. Head back. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to... Let's go here, and then we'll go over to here. Actually, no, what am I doing? Edit that to... Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. I've got to stop saying. I'm sorry. As long as I catch you, I know them. Here's actually some song. Oh, what? Oh, we can develop a pocket. Purple. I want you guys. You're no longer doing an objective, are you? Purple is Southern Desert Force. Some Desert Force on the move. So it's what, you guys? Right, who's doing what? Well, considering you guys have actually done your objective, because we've got a nice surround going. The Western Desert Force up north, what am I doing there? These guys should be... Yep, they're losing organisation. Oh, so they'll be an easy kill when we get going in. I wouldn't be surprised the guys are actually waiting for that. We'll wait for the organisation job a bit more before we finish them off. Let's have... Okay, you guys... I need a good push from you. You can't push into Gondar. You can move to here. And you move to there. It lets him out. But to be fair, if he tries to move out, he's not going to get anywhere. All I know, Piccadilly, farewell Leicester Square. Once we take Asmara, oh, he's got a defense. Okay, he's actually smart than he looks. Okay, just stop. Why are you taking attrition? He's going over the choice supply limit here. There's no thing as supply limit. Ah, division attrition plus 10%, attrition from wherever all your players or controllers at war. So this place is very, very haphazard. Is there anywhere we can actually break through this? Because we haven't contained down south now. To be fair, you guys finish this lot off. Push to here. Go. If we finish this off, then we can concentrate on the other forces. The Western Desert Force, we're going to leave for a bit because we need to just wait for these guys to lose some more manpower. Yep, affected by attrition. Maximum attrition present 24%. These guys are gonna die quite quickly, actually. We're gonna move you guys to attack him. Now he should fall back quickly. Yep. Now when he goes here, that'll be even more attrition. But then there's also one hex to deal with. He might be able to move out, but we've still got him contained. Why are we losing? Well, fun attack, really. Looks... Yeah, we're in trouble. We're gonna have to send more forces to help out, just to make sure we do push him out. One's fallen back. Can you guys just go in? China wants non-aggression pact, sure. So when these guys fall back, they'll fall back to here. This will raise the attrition here. If you look, it's now up to 40%. They're going to lose manpower quite quickly, and then we can wipe out a good 8 divisions. And then we can get back to the offensive. No. Finish them off. Come on, lads. We have friggin' Matildas here. I mean, not Matildas, are they? They're AC-13s? Yeah, they're the AC-13. Right now, everyone attack into here. There's nowhere for them to run. We have more men. We have more manpower. We have air support. We're attacking in all directions. He's a higher rank, but Merton, you're actually learning traits. You have initiative. Good. We're overstacked, but not by too much. Combat width is 160. We have low supply in Egypt. Because you've been surrounded? No, because you're actually going over supply everywhere. Okay, so when you get that secured, we will have another job for you. Just plan out and get it secured. There we go. Okay, scrap this order. Scrap all. No orders. Scrap. Good. This is your new front line. I think. Can we get... scrap all orders? Your front line is now here, and we're gonna push. I want to take that. I want to take this. I'd rather you do it from the other side, to be honest, but that works. Okay. Might stop all offensives for a bit. That actually works, to be fair. Yeah, there's no problems with that. What have we got then? Oh, naval battle. Victory in the Ajax Sea. I guess raiders? No, destroyers! Ooh, we lost submarine and HMS Exmouth. To be fair, we took 11 down for the price of a destroyer, a fighter, a carrier fighter, and a submarine. That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. Well, this is where the Centurion is. Okay, I've got to make sure. Is the Centurion actually doing anything, or is it just looking fancy? Where is the fleet? Let's do through this. The Centurion's in... Hang on, it's the King... It's you, isn't it? Yes. Are you actually doing anything? You've sunk the General Marcella, and you have done damage to the Astor and the Conflager. How much damage have you done? Doesn't actually say. But you're rank 2, so you're taking part in tons of battles. So this fleet's actually doing very well for itself. We are actually going to change up one of our divisions. Tank Brigade, I want to change to have a few more light tanks. Actually, yeah, I'll give this one light tanks. And then we'll give it some spare motorized. Because then the idea is the tanks do the fighting, the motorized help out with the organisation, then we get your combined arms going. Give them about 4 hours. Can I have the support? Engineering actually puts reliability up. No, it's attack. What am I thinking of? Maintenance. Spot artillery might be nice. More soft attack just in case of infantry. Spot anti-tank is more hard attack in case of tanks. Piercing's nice. Am I expecting to run into German panzers? Yes. Am I expecting to run into air power? Yes. Let's get a couple of these up. Support artillery and support anti-tank. Can't get the support anti-tank. Yeah, I'll do nice actually. New tank brigade's done, so let's go raise our demands on our industry for that, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. Expeditionary force are recovering. We have not too far to go. What's this? We're missing anti-air. Really not like anti-air of all things? Thought it would have been, to be fair. Alright, we'll start a line of anti-air. It's not the Bofors yet, is it? No, it's a 3-inch. It's another relic from World War One. Thank you. We're not going to need that much. There's no battle going on. Raiding? Yeah, it's a good over convoy. All sunk ships of convoy type. Not too far from cutting him down. He's not doing too badly, to be fair. Organisation is decent. What have we got? Hey, Commando! So you learned something. I don't think they're going to push him out this time. I think it's going to be like another assault. Why are you less supply? She's going through desert. Never know about in Central Med. East Africa's got low support. Because we're overstacked. How do I... Previous bottleneck imports. So I need to upgrade the port. Because this is getting ridiculous. Construction is a bit too much. Well, we need to repair some of these things as well, apparently. Infrastructure imports. So we do actually need to upgrade the... Yeah, if we're going to do this, we need to put up infrastructure down here. Just need to start getting supplies through a bit faster. Let's put you by 3 as well. And you'll be, yeah, because that's 6 each. Need to improve around here. Because then that helps us get further, and then we'll put these to the top of the list. Because then when they get through them, because it's not going to take too long to finish this, and then we carry on. Then because these don't take too long to build at all. These are 3,000, whereas factories are 36,000. Where else could we go? France is very quiet right now. This is this going on. How are you doing? You ready? I think there's going to be a guard in Palermo. I'm going to wait till we've done in Whoa! What the hell happened there? Alright, you go and take that. Move the armor core, take this. Then you take that. And that should seal them off again. Supply is getting bad for them over here, apparently. There we go, forcing it out now. All of you get in there. And that is a good 7, that's a good 3 brigades about to die. Oh yeah, Japan is now part of the war. Oh boy, let's give you access. Won't take it. Base reluctance. Okay, we're in trouble. We got a fleet spare, thankfully. You guys are going to need a good day. We're going to give you Bruce. I want you to rebase to Hong Kong. No. Want you guys? Is it left click? Oh, control left click. Sorry. Go base to Hong Kong. Go over here as well. So we're going to need you a lot sooner than I thought. You've got 2 Queen Elizabeths there. I mean, you have the War Spire. The War Spire doesn't hold. Nothing will. Plenty, no fancy, I don't think, but sinking more ships. No, we lost the DD again. We need more fighters. Hungary is apparently in the war. Who's actually in this war against us? Wrong place. Wrong place again. I'll click on France. With this map mode on. Who's actually against us? So it's Germany, Italy, and Italy, and Japan. So they haven't called in the Axis, which does somewhat amuse me. It looks like supplies. It's because we haven't got enough infrastructure here. Are you ready to go? No, you're not. Why? Not in position. Stop preparing. In front of the yeah, as long as when you're prepared, you'll be fine. We've got enough force up north as well. I need to force this. If we take this out, then we've got the advantage. I won't be surprised the enemies somewhat know that as well. What's that? No supply. Ah, everything redeployed. And we do need to do a new plan of attack on these guys. I want to push to... where's the next port? It's all the way in Tripoli. Alright, we'll push the line to about here then. It's not too far to go. It's a good distance, but it's not too far. But I have to call that apart. About there. So, ow. Next time in Hearts of Iron 4, we're going to carry on the war, and we're hopefully going to... we're going to knock Italy out of Africa, at the very least. I'm worried that now Japan's in the war, we're going to have some threats to our colonies, which is why I sent the war spy over there. I don't think the Yamato has been built yet. If it has, that's news to me. But then again, this is Japan we're talking about, then they're about to take China. So the British Reich does need development soon. Whatever the case, I've been Blair Chaos, you've been you. Join me again next time for more in Hearts of Iron 4 as we continue fighting World War II. Thank you for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.